Oh my god, I'm so bored and all my music is so boring and oh my fucking god, I hate my life. Why is there no music in this world? Please, God, show me new music. Whoa! Whoa! Ooh. What? Oh my god, God heard me. It's a nude final. Oh my god. Let's check it out. I wish I could have been a teenager in the early 2000s. It would look so cool to me sitting in like an IRC chat and like scrolling through all the pirated music that you can download for the first time ever. You can download music that isn't popular and isn't from your country. But nowadays we're just all on Spotify in their own playlist. We don't even listen to albums anymore. Like tell me the last time you listened to an album. For real. You tell me that like you listen to a full album. We're just always in the same playlist as well. And if we feel a little special, we'll turn on Smart Shuffle and we get a few new songs every hour. And if we feel extra special, go to our daylist that has a few buzzwords on the top of the screen and listen to it. Isn't it cool that in the age of information, we have access to so much more information, so also so much more music, but we're discovering less and less of it. But don't worry, Naroi, 60 subscribers, subscribe, is here by the way, to save your fucking ass and save the day. And I'm going to show you a few ways to find new music.
Okay, let's go.
The first method of discovering new music is a website called Every Noise at Once. It was created by a data scientist who analyzed millions of songs and millions of artists to map out the world of musical genres. When you open up the site, it looks a little chaotic, but basically the homepage is a map with all the music genres that are on the website, and they're all clickable. If you click on the genre, you get a little preview of what the genre has to offer, and if you click on the arrow next to it, you go to that genre's page, and in that page, you can see a map of all the music artists that are related to that genre. The genres are related to each other by distance, so if you have two genres that are close together, they will have many similarities. So you might start with something like rock. Before you know it, you're in some really obscure, like deep rock, psychedelic rock subgenre that you never know that existed.
Why is it Toya?
Another amazing place to discover new music is NTS Radio. NTS is an online radio station based in London, but what makes it special is that it's OG. It isn't driven by algorithms at all. DJs, artists, record collectors, anyone who knows a lot about music can get their own show in and show off some incredible music. On NTS you'll find shows that deep dive into a specific sound or a specific time period. One show might explore rare ambient records, another might focus on underground techno or experimental electronic music. And because these shows are made by real people who really love the music they're representing, you hear crazy obscure tracks that you will never find if you search on your own. You might not know any of the artists or any of the genres, but just start listening to something.
If you ain't buy this beat, you gonna have to eat this meat.
And for me, the best way to discover new music is a platform called Rate Your Music. I started using Rate Your Music last summer and it completely changed how I listen to music. At first glance, it might just look like a review site, but it offers so many ways to discover new music. The first way I discover new music is through the front page. It updates weekly with new albums from different time periods and different genres, and I simply pick out the album that stands out to me the most and start listening to it. The second way I find new music is through lists. I just click on the list and skim through the list and see if I like anything, any cover art, and then I just listen to it. The third way is a recommendation system. It's a relatively new feature, but it analyzes your previous reviews and generates a list of new music you can review. You can never run out of music if you start using Rate Your Music. And I also highly recommend starting to review music because one, you get better recommends, and two, you start listening to music on a whole different level. Instead of just blending it into the background, you start actually listening and actually seeing what you like. So those were my ways of discovering new music. I hope you liked them.